Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, peeps. Hope y'all doing well. I'm doing great. I had a subscriber ask me a question about narcissists. And so in this video, I'll be answering their question. All right. The question they asked was that when the narcissist says they miss you, they really mean it. So essentially, this video is about, does the narcissist really miss you? The short answer is simply no. Okay? Short answer is no. And I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna go into detail why I'm saying no. Okay? More than likely, guys, this is a Hoover attempt. Okay? So for the subscriber who asked this question, I'm gonna break everything down for you in this video. All right? I'm dedicate a whole video to that question. All right. So when the narcissist say they miss you, do they really mean it? Or does the narcissist really miss you? Okay? And like I said, the short answer is simply no. And most likely, this is a Hoover attempt. Okay? This is an attempt at a Hoover. All right? And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that. Okay? Guys, let's face it. All right? The narcissist really is not about nobody else. All right? They're all about themselves, as we've already established. They're not about nobody else. All right? And we must understand, right? We've also talked about this. They lack what we call empathy, okay? Empathy, which is the ability to put yourself in another person's shoes and walk in them essentially, right? Feel how they feel and stuff like that. The narcissists lack that. We know that, okay? We also know that they're selfish and self-centered and controlling, okay? So they're all about themselves, all right? And so can they really miss you? Just think about that for a second, all right? Can they really miss you? Hmm? If you ask me, I say they don't miss you, guys, okay? They don't miss you. This is more than likely another Hoover attempt, all right? And what they mean when they say they miss you is that they miss what they had with you. Okay? Again, they miss what they had with you. Maybe you had a good relationship with them, which chances are you probably did. Okay, chances are you are probably the best thing that ever happened to that narcissist. Right? Chances are you are the best they ever had. So when they say they miss you, they don't essentially mean that they miss you as an individual per se, right? They miss what they had with you, okay? Whatever supply that you used to provide them, uh, whether it was the sex, whether it was the finances, whether it was the trips, whether it was the compliments, the admiration, whatever it might have been, okay? When they say they miss you, guys, they're talking about that, all right? They're talking about that supply, all right? They're not talking about you as an individual, like they miss you or they miss the relationship. No, they miss what you used to provide them, all right? They miss what you used to provide them. We know narcissists are all about supply, okay? And so they miss the supply you have because chances are when they discarded you and moved on, guys, huh? Their new supply turned out to be a disappointment. Okay, your new supply turned out not to be what it seemed. The grass was not greener on the other side. And so when they're saying they miss you guys, they miss the supply you used to give them. They miss what they had with you. Okay, because as I mentioned earlier, you're probably the best thing that ever happened to them. Okay, you're probably the best they ever had. You was that grade A supply, all right, and that new supply turned out to be grade B or C. Okay, they cannot even get close to what you used to do for the narcissist. Okay, so when the narcissist says they miss you guys, they don't mean that they miss you as an individual person. Okay, they miss what they had with you. They miss the supply you used to give them. So, as I said, guys, the new supply turned out to be a downgrade, right? The new supply turned out to be a downgrade, like I said earlier. Okay. The grass was not greener on the other side, and now they regret losing you. Okay. So, uh, uh, chances are this is an attempt at the Hoover. Okay. Chances are they're trying to see how you feel about them in case there's still an opportunity for them to get back into the fold. So when they say this, they don't really miss you guys. All right. They don't really miss you. It's just that the new supply was a downgrade. It was a disappointment. All right. They never measured up to what you used to do for them or what they had with you. Okay. And so they miss what they had with you, essentially. They miss the supply you used to give them. All right. You were the best thing that ever happened to them. Okay. But knowing a narcissist, guys, they're never going to tell you that. Okay. They will never let you know that. All right. They will stick to their mind games and keep playing and playing and playing. All right. And now you've decided to move on, and they essentially missing what they had with you or missing what they had, right? They say they never really miss you till you're dead or you're gone, all right? And so this is what's happening, okay? They're now realizing that they've lost you. They're now realizing that their new supply was a downgrade. They're now realizing that their new supply was a disappointment. And so they, in essence, trying to see where they stand with you, how you feel about them, to see if there's still an opportunity for them to get back with you. Okay, so they don't miss you as an individual per se, right? They miss what they have with you, right? They miss what you used to give them. Okay, they miss the supply you used to provide. All right, whether it was sex, I already talked about that. Whether it was the sex, the finances, the compliment, uh, the, the compassion, the empathy, whatever it was that you used to give them. Okay, however you used to treat them, it's probably the best thing that ever happened to them. Okay, the time you spent with them, all of that. Okay, the trips you used to take them on, all of that. So when they're saying they miss you guys, essentially, that's what they miss. They miss that. Okay? They miss what you used to give them, not you as an individual. Okay, so let's be aware of that, guys. I would suggest that you don't even consider being hoovered. Okay, don't even consider going back to them, essentially. Okay, because chances are, if it didn't work out the first time, it's never gonna work out. All right. Now you know them for who they truly are. It don't even make sense for you to hoover yourself back into the fold. Okay, so focus on yourself. Uh, Focus on creating your new life. Focus on your healing. Okay, and focus on your growth moving forward. All right. Focus on creating your new life, creating new habits. All right, creating new ways to do things. Okay, essentially getting everything that you have with them out of your system. All right, once you do this, now you can focus on your life, you can focus on yourself, and move forward with your new life because the best has yet to come for you. Okay, so again, guys, when the narcissist says they miss you, do they really mean it? And the short answer is no. All right, do they really mean it? Do they really miss you? Can they really miss you? Does the narcissist miss you? The short answer is no, guys. Okay, the short answer is simply no. Okay, they don't miss you. They miss what you used to provide them. Okay, they miss the supply you used to give them. Okay, they miss what they had with you. Okay, so they don't miss you as an individual. All right, they regret discarding you. They regret getting with that new supply because they turned out to be a downgrade or they turned out to be a disappointment, and now they want you back. So when they say they miss you, that's essentially what they're saying. All right. So as I said, focus on your new life, focus on healing, focus on developing new habits, and focus on creating your new life. All right, because the best has yet to come for you. All right. So let me leave this here, guys. Keep it short and sweet. I hope I answered your question. Until next time, guys, peace, love, and more life.